polices the police. At an NSAS commemorative protest at the Lekki Tollgate, a year after one of the darkest days in Nigerian history, a light was shone on just how prevalent police brutality still is. This protester was the first we saw to be apprehended by the police at the Tollgate. After approaching security forces with an NSAS poster, he was ushered into the back of this van. Inside, he says his phone was taken by police, who also beat him. That too was the account given by Abisola Alawode, a Lagos-based journalist who had also been apprehended while he says he was on duty.
Punches! That's my lip is literally, I just cleaned my mouth. I was from within this vehicle here. As I was dragged here, I kept on identifying myself. My ID card got missing in transit as they were dragging me. I have they took my phones and my ID card, my driver's license, everything that identifies me as a journalist has been taken. One part of my eye is closed and I can't see very well because of this. I was hit here. I was punched, I was hit here.
Traditionally, press and press property during protests are off limits. But after flying a drone to get a bird's eye view of the car procession protest, the Arise News team was approached.
What are you doing? Madam, yes, you are videoing us.
And what's the problem with me videoing you if you're not doing anything unlawful?
You should bring down this.
We are live. We are actually live. We can't just bring it out. Don't think that's happened. Please, you are holding guns and you are coming. No. Stand back from me, please. Bring it down.
Let them bring it down.
You are pushing against me. You can step back. Step back from me. Move it. I'll drop my hand when you step back.
The drone is against me.
It's not against, it's a camera that is in the air. That is it.
Stop.
No, you cannot see that. No, you can't see that equipment. No. Let go of it. 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 You cannot see that equipment.
What did I do? I also have my ID card. I also have my ID card. What did I do?
In the aftermath of the altercation, police officers warned members of the Arise News crew to leave the tollgate because we had been identified as targets. We stayed, and with a direct threat from the police, we reported it to the police. The Lagos State Commissioner of Police, Hakeem Odumosu, was apologetic. My final question is flying a drone against your rules of engagement? We did fly a drone and we were directly harassed by members of your force because we flew a drone.
Any harassment given to you, my apologies. Any harassment.
So we were in fact allowed to fly a drone?
So any harassment given to you is an apology. So it is just a misbehavior of one or two leaders among us, and we take action. Because if we are to do that with the leaders, or at least you have the number of policemen that we have here, if it's our normal behavior, almost all of them will have brutalized everybody. But in the family, somebody can do that. However, that has done that, we identify now necessary action to take. Any tool that the journalists need to use in order to cover and do his professional calling now is allowed. So we have done anything in that area, and that is out of ignorance, out of inexperience, so out of his own duty and surveillance now, so out of his own professional calling now misbehaves, we take action. So now we have this.
Thank you very much. But is an apology due to Adedotun Clement for the heavy-handedness used against him? He says he's an Uber driver who was forced to leave his car when police used tear gas to disperse the crowd in the aftermath of the procession of cars. On his return to the vehicle, he was put under arrest and forcibly taken to the back door of this police van. He resisted the arrest. As a result, he was slapped, sprayed directly in his eyes, and manhandled by police and Lagos State security officials. Adedotun was able to evade his arrest while we were on the ground. It's unclear if he escaped or was released, but one thing we do know is police are there to protect. But it's possible that after at least 22 officers were killed and more than 100 more injured during the NSAS protest in 2020, some may feel unprotected. And while officers are entitled to respect and a certain amount of power while enforcing the law, as the Lagos State Commissioner of Police put it, brutality is not one of them. Adefemi Akinsanya, Arise News, Lagos.